the more of a caricature the person is, and thank God most of the guys in wrestling from that era are caricatures one way or another. The more of a caricature they are, the easier it is to channel them.
I really like that Lanny Poffo. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do a Lanny Poffo impression.
No, really? Oh, he's one of my favorites to do.
Yeah.
And I've never seen Antonino Rocco's penis, but I hear it's fantastic.
The s'more, the most offensive assault on the human palate ever contrived.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to S'mores Indoors. I am Corey, and joining you here in the afternoon, which, at least in America, I know Mike, the fifth Beatles, out there, and it's not afternoon for him anymore, but it is for me here in the Midwest of America. And typically we do these streams in the evening, but doing one this afternoon because I have a ton of stuff I recently bought, and I was just going to kind of go through it, and that way I can put it on the shelf and be done with it. But I wanted to show you what I got because I got some cool stuff, I feel like, and Orc has been on me about doing one of these videos, so it's easier for me to just do a stream and do it this way. And I can talk to you guys. And if you have thoughts on the movies, you throw them out there, which is always fun too. And we're going to go through it. I've got a ton of stuff. Most of it's DVD. And I want to talk about why. I've been buying a lot more DVD than anything else recently. And there's a couple reasons why. First off, I feel like I've just spent way too much money on Blu-rays, and that's not to say I'm not going to buy Blu-rays or 4Ks anymore, because there are Blu-rays and a couple 4Ks here. But I feel like I can just be happy having a movie, whether it be a blind buy or just something I somewhat enjoy and will watch occasionally just on a DVD. I'm getting older, the eyesight's going, so is it that important to have everything on HD? I don't think so. And when they're just so much cheaper to buy, I'm good with it that way. The other reason I've kind of got this project I have in mind, and I want to show this off first. I bought two of these. It's family video director chairs. Something I always wanted when the stores were open. And I actually got a couple of those. But I have a huge backyard at my house. And my kind of 2-year project is to get a new storage building out there. And I want to get one big enough that I can take like half of that and make it a new home video store / podcast studio. And of course, DVDs are cheap decoration for that. So I actually have a couple. I want to talk about family video a little bit. It kind of goes along with that. So I used to go to family video a lot and buy used movies. We've done videos on that before. And one line of movies I bought a lot of was IFC / IFC Midnight. There's something about them. They were always $2 for $3. And in these kind of cool clear cases for some reason. And I was just always attracted to those, and most of the time they were good movies. So I collected a lot of those. I had since sold that stuff off, a lot of it, but now I've kind of got back into those and finding those out and about, and I usually find them really cheap. So those have been fun to buy, and they're not included in this. I've actually got some side labels that I'm collecting for now on DVD that I'm going to use in that video store space down the road. And I'll do separate videos on those down the road. This is just random pickups that I got, and kind of go through that. But that's kind of my future plan. That's probably a 2-year plan. And of course, once I get started with that, I'll document it all here on YouTube, the building and the design of it and all that good stuff. And hopefully eventually I'll be doing some podcasting from there. But yeah, let's go through this stuff. I'll get to some comments here. Mike is talking about Skinamarink was awful. I haven't seen it. I probably won't. Just isn't something I'm going to seek out. And wish I had the money to spend on physical media and the space. The space is an issue for me by far. Money is an issue too. That's kind of another reason I've gone to DVD. Like I said, I can buy a movie that maybe one of these labels put out for $30 on a Blu-ray for $2. So, most of the stuff, other than a handful of things, I paid under $5 for each of them. Mainly like $1 or $2 for. So, I guess we'll go through the higher price stuff first. I'll start with the 4Ks. I've got 2 of those that I picked up recently. And the first one is a movie I pretty much hated, but as a completionist, I wanted to pick this up and found it for a fair enough price. So I picked up Halloween Ends, the 4K of that, $12.99. I would not have paid much more than that, and was happy to grab that to kind of finish out my 4K Halloween collection, other than the zombie movies, which are on 4K. Hey, Jamie, what's up? Also on 4K, since I heard this was the best looking 4K of last year, I went ahead and got Top Gun Maverick. That was only $9.99. And haven't put it in yet, but I do enjoy the movie. I have seen it. So was glad to find that for $10. So there's that. Let's go to some Blu-rays. I've got a few of those. And these are the most recent things I picked up. I can't remember what I've done video-wise last on buying stuff, but anyway, this was a Dollar Tree pickup for $1.25. I picked up Selma. Haven't seen it. I've been wanting to see it. I just never have got around to that, so I got that. At Big Lots, I should say at Big Lots too, I picked up for $2.99 the Wayne's World double pack. I forgot to bring it in here, but I did get that. This was only $1.25 clearanced. That's the Zoolander Steelbook. So it's a fun movie. Let's see. $3.99. I thought this was a great deal. I got the Northman. So went and grabbed that. This is a 101 Films release. I think I got this from Orbit DVD. It's a movie I've always wanted to check out, starring Don Johnson as a youngster. It's a boy and his dog. Post-apocalyptic movie there. I got this in yesterday. It's this is from Eureka, which I think is region B locked. But it's Blu-ray of 976 Evil. So grab that. And these couple are a lot of people have got recently. Of course, the Dennis collection from Vestron. Silent Night, Deadly Night collection from Vestron. And then these 2 are older ones I picked up from Vestron. I'm trying to build out that collection. I got a few still yet to get tracked down. But I want to get them all with the slipcovers, just because there's not that many of them to track down. But I got the Warlock collection, and Slaughter High, which are spines 11 and 12. And then the last Blu-ray, 75 cents. I mean, it's got Pitbull in it. This was another Big Lots clearance. Blood money. I have no idea what to expect, but what the hell? Why not? So that's the end of the Blu-rays. And then I've got about 400 DVDs here to go through. So Jamie, you loved Halloween Ends. That's cool. You know what? Movies are art, which is subjective, and what you love, Mike uses as toilet paper. So, that's just how it goes. And yeah, that Warlock artwork is cool. All those Vestron restaurant slipcovers are pretty cool. So, all right, so let's go through these DVDs, and I'll try to tell you what I paid for them, just to give you an idea of what you can find out there for what price, if possible. I'll try to tell you the price. So, and some of these may be a little more than $5. It just kind of depends. But we'll kind of go through it. So this was $5.99, which I thought was a good deal. It's this Stephen King movies and TV collection. You get The Stand, The Langoliers, Golden Years, Dead Zone, Pet Cemetery, Silver Bullet, and Graveyard Shift, all in one big package here. $5.99, I thought was a good price for that. This one was 50 cents. I've got a little used, I guess, kind of like a vendor mall near me, and they've got a room that has a bunch of DVDs in it, and they were all marked at $1, but they were 50% off. So I've got a bunch of that kind of scattered through here. I'll kind of let you know. But this was 50 cents. The Strangers and Strangers Pray at Night, 2 movie collection. This one was, I think, maybe $1 somewhere. Roger Corman, The Terror Within. I found this at a pawn shop. I have never heard of this movie. I'm sure Dan or Lauren or someone that knows a lot of movies knows it, but a movie with Tom Atkins and Pat Hingle, and there was someone else, I think. Maybe not. But I bought it for Tom Atkins, of course. Tarantulas, The Deadly Cargo. This is, I think, from 77. So prime Tom Atkins right there. This one, another dollar gem at a pawn shop. I have Venomous, Treat Williams. I thought it looked cool. Another $1 fine. A Masters of Horror release. The Washingtonians. Don't know much about it. Here's another 50-cent one from that shop. Winchester with Helen Mirren. I've never heard the greatest things about these. This one, but for 50 cents, I'll put it in the collection. This one I've never heard of either. Justine Priestley is in it. It's called Up Against Amanda, and it's a new Concord, so I guess it's from the Roger Corman collection. So yeah, Up Against Amanda. Obviously, there you can see $2. Every time I find deals like that where it's $2 or 3 for $5, I always try to find 3 to fill it out, and I think this was one to kind of fill out that 3 for $5. And then we have for $3.33, which this may have been free. This place where they're $3.33. If you buy 3, you get 3 free. So essentially, you could cut this in half price wise. VHS 94. So I wanted to grab that. I enjoyed that one a lot. Jamie is saying that Stephen King has things other compilations don't have. That's awesome. I didn't know that. So, all right, let's keep going here because I've got way more stuff. All right. This one was another 50-cent one, I believe. From the 8 Films to Die For After Dark Horror Fest, we have Wicked Little Things. Don't know much about it. This one, I know these movies are on Blu-ray, and this is definitely not the best way to have them. But went ahead and got this anyway for now. The Puppet Master and Killjoy collection. And again, $3.33, so basically cut that in half price-wise. So it's worth that for sure. There's another top dollar title. We got Python with Robert Englund. Um, another one for, I think this was 50 cents. Jezebel. I remember when this was in Family Video, and I never watched it, but went in and grabbed it for the 50 cents. Here's another one of those 3 for $5. Lake Placid, the final chapter. I don't know. This was a buck at a pawn shop, Leatherface. This one was, this says $3 at Big Lots. I'm pretty sure this was a little less than that, but it's Night of the Living Dead 3D reanimation. So I guess it's kind of an animated version of it. It has Jeffrey Combs in it. Or maybe it's not reanimated or not animated. I don't know. Anyway, I thought I'd grab it. I kind of collect Night of the Living Dead variations, so just went and grabbed that. Oh, this one was actually $3.98. It's a movie I've never seen. I've heard of it. I've always heard interesting comments about it. I'm sure some of you have seen this. Megan is Missing. Went ahead and picked that up. And then this one was $1 at the pawn shop. And this just came out on 4K, actually. But I couldn't pass this up. It's got an awesome lenticular slipcover. And it's Piranha. So, it's really cool. Thought that was a cool find. So, all right, let's keep going. We'll get through all these eventually. All right, so $3.33 basically cut that price in half once again. Scream 1, 2, and 3. I'm not the biggest Scream fan, so this will do me. I may upgrade that Scream to 4K one at some point, but that's really the only one I care much about. For $1, or this is buy 5 get 1 free, so whatever the math comes out to on that. Stigmata. For $1, I grabbed Signs. Believe it or not, I've never seen Signs, so I'm going to watch that sometime soon. This was a Dollar Tree pickup. The cover looked interesting. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's not that great. The Resort. Grab that. This is one that a lot of people were talking about when it came out. Never watched it. And since it was $1, I went in and grabbed it. Fantasy Island from Blumhouse. You know, it is what it is. The Grave Dancers, another one of those 8 films to die for, another 50-cent title. This one I paid $4 for just because I have the lunchbox. You probably saw that on a video in the past. But I went ahead and grabbed Evil Bong, starring good old Tommy Chong there. You got to love prime Alyssa Milano, right? So for $1, I grabbed Embrace of the Vampire. This was a $3 title at Big Lots, and it's from the Roger Corman collection, so that's kind of why I picked it up as Dino Croc. Another one of the 3 for $5. It's Delta Die. Picked that up because Julie Strain is in it, I believe. Yes, she is. So you gotta love Julie Strain. And then this one, I had this DVD, but it was kind of beat up, and I was trying to find a better copy of it. It's a movie I like a lot, and it was 3 for $5 with another cool slipcover, Dead and Breakfast. So like that movie a lot, and I was glad I could find a better copy of it. I'm probably going to have a crash there before too long, so listen for that. There's another title for $1. Boa versus Python. I bought all kind of cheesy crap because, like I said, $1. Why not? My favorite David Lynch movie for Jamie out here. If you can guess what it is, real quick. Okay, time's up. Blue Velvet had a cool slipcover on it, which I've never seen the slipcover for it, so I have to work on getting that sticker off. But yeah. Here's a movie a lot of people did not like. I didn't mind it much. I had a fair enough enjoyable time with it. That's the Blair Witch from a few years ago. It was basically the original, but whatever. Another 50-cent one. As above, so below. This was $1.07. The pricing on this one place I get stuff is just weird. It's like $1.07. Like, okay. 13 Ghosts, the original. Always a fun watch. There's another Dollar Tree title. And went in and grabbed it. It's 4-film short collection. I thought it might be fun, some of these for the Midnight Movie Club in the future. So, maybe we'll use one of those movies on that. All right. Well, half the stack is done. So, we're getting there. 50 cents. Black Dog. I mean, when you can get Randy Travis and Meatloaf in a movie, why not? Mike is asking if the 13 Ghosts was a 50s movie. I think it may have been 60s, Mike. Early 60s. I'm not sure. I can't see the date on there. I apologize. This was $1. It's a movie called 6 Month Rule. I don't know anything about it. Another $1. I'm a big documentary fan and a fan of New Orleans. So, New and Sealed, New Orleans PBS documentary. So, had to grab that. This one was $1, I believe. It's an Olive Film release. Movie's called The Perfect Weapon. I don't know anything about that one. Picked up the Samuel L. Jackson in the Red Violin. Always thought that was an interesting movie. Jingle All the Way in the red DVD case. That was kind of cool. 99 cents. Another 50-cent movie, Hidden Figures. I've been wanting to check that out. Just haven't got around to it. All right. Let's see. This was on a 3 for $5 sale I bought. Heather Graham and Killing Me Softly. Dan Shine will be proud of those. I'll get to those in a minute. Anna Nicole Smith in Skyscraper. I found this for basically $2, and it goes for 30 plus usually online. So it was awesome find. Then Dan Shine will be proud of these. I'll go ahead and show all these together. MVD has recently put out double pack DVDs of some of your favorite late night Cinemax movies. And I bought them all. They were all like $11 each. They're really well priced. So we have Sexual Impulse and Sexual Roulette. We have Lap Dancer and Bare Exposure. We have Test Tube Teens of the Year 2000 or Rebecca's Secret. Illicit Dreams and Indecent Behavior 4. And not to be outdone, last but not least, Midnight Confessions and Private Obsession. So those were all Orbit DVD. I think has all those for $11.99 if you're curious about those. And those will probably be some Patreon commentaries down the road. So stay tuned for that. Thank you, Jamie. 13 Ghosts was 1960. Cool. All right. Let's keep going here. 99 cents about the Endless Summer 2. Enjoy the original. Haven't seen this one, so be checking that out. This one is by the director of Shoah, which is it's been released on Criterion. It's about the Holocaust. I have a lot of interest in the Holocaust. I've actually been to Auschwitz when I was in college, and just interested in the stories that come out of that. And this one's called The Last of the Unjust, and I think it's dealing with that same topic. So definitely want to check that out. Got these 2 Unsolved Mysteries packs. These were more than obviously $5, but been wanting to try to pick these up as I can find them at a good price. And these were both under 20, I do believe. I found them. So we got the UFO collection and the Ghost collection, which are 2 of the main ones I really want to have. Strange Legends is another one that I want to grab. It's a little more pricey, so it's gonna be down the road. So picked up 1, 2, and 3 of Austin Powers. Some more Heather Graham there, and then my favorite, of course, Elizabeth Hurley there in the OG. Another Roger Corman Presents Suburbia, which I was excited to find. I haven't seen this one, and always heard a lot about it. So for $2 basically, had to grab it. 99 cents. Heartbreakers, the best Jennifer Love Hewitt ever looked in a movie. It's Heartbreakers, and so I had to grab it. And picked up Out Cold. It's been a long time since I watched that one, but it's another 99-cent one, so why not? There's another 99-cent one. I always had some obsession with submarine movies. I think maybe because I would never get my ass in a submarine. So for 99 cents, I grabbed Crimson Tide. It was always a great movie. Found this for $1.25. We were talking about this show the other night, and got the 2nd season of Californication. So I'm going to track down. I think there are 4 seasons of that, and I'm going to get those other ones if I can find them at a good rate. Picked up 30 for 30 Nature Boy for $1. It's a good watch. The Stranger in this cool lenticular cover, Steve Austin movie. I basically bought this one for the cover. It was $1. Then last, kind of last, I got one more thing to show, which was the best deal I found. $3.95. I'm pretty sure this is on a Blu-ray. Some more Naked Heather Graham for you, Jamie. I have Boogie Nights. I've always enjoyed this release of it, so I wanted to grab that. And then last but not least, I was at the store that I had I got the 50-cent DVDs at. And like I said, it's a vendor mall. There's like all kind of rooms and booths and everything. And back in the corner of this one room, I saw this box looked at the price. It was marked at $70, but marked down to $10. And this thing goes for some major money. But it is the anthology. It is the WrestleMania anthology with WrestleManias 1 through 20. And it's hard to see, I know, because of the foil on the packaging. But yeah, I had to get this. There are a couple discs that have some scratches and smudges, but for the most part, it's in really good shape. And I think the cheapest I saw this on eBay was like almost $200. I got it for $10. So I was pumped up about that. And I don't even know how many discs that is total, but it's heavy. So that was a box that I always wanted when it came out, and I just never could grab it. But now it's I've got it here in the collection. So that's all the random DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks I picked up recently. Like I said, I have some collection DVDs that I bought recently for my future video store project that I'm going to do here. And I'll do separate videos for each of those. So, for example, I have an IFC Midnight collection going, just an IFC Films collection going. I'm doing Dimension Extreme. I'm trying to track down all those. Tartan Asia Extreme is another one I'm trying to track down, which if you're a fan of those movies and you need some of them, your Big Lots has a bunch of them right now. So I'm going to do those. I'm tracking down. I was going to show this and actually realized I'll just hang on to it. But this Maneater series, I'm going to kind of track as many of those down as I can. And then there's another series called Macabre, which the movie Found that we talk a lot on the channel about was released on that subset. And I'm going to track those down. There aren't very many of them. They kind of stopped doing them, but I've got a lot of those so far, and there's only a couple I need yet. So I'm going to try to track those down, have all those little subsets, but I'll do a video about those because I do have some more mail coming with some of those in it. And I kind of want to wait until I get those in and I can do, a proper video for each one. So that's it, guys. I thank you for watching this video. We will be doing some more of the Midnight Movie Club stuff soon. I've just been kind of swamped at work right now. And, hopefully I can have a night where we can do that because we like to record those at least late at night. I know they go up for you guys later. Unless you're on Patreon, they go up pretty quick. But we will get to that soon. And again, if you're not on our Patreon for $1 a month, starting out, you can check out the unedited Midnight Movie Clubs. There are 2 up right now. So we have the Slasher and I can't think of the name of the other one. Something about Dracula. But they were fun. We had a fun time recording those. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. And I will be back soon with those other videos and probably some other stuff. I'm going to maybe be out this weekend and hopefully find some cool stuff. So until I am with you again, everyone, have a good day and take it easy.